I'm going to show you how to do a fishtail Frenchy fishtail version of an updo. So we're going to use a fishtail braid to gather all the hair in the back and create a really pretty updo in the back. It's a good way to gather up all the hair and works really well if you're trying to kind of move through a lot of bridesmaids. It's a good way to gather all this hair up at once. And it's really pretty and it's really interesting looking and it's not that hard. If you know how to fishtail, you can do it. Okay, so what I have is the front hair sectioned away. So it's parted, it's sectioned away. I'm going to put that in last and the rest of it is down and loose. So if you want a lot of volume, I recommend creating the volume first because we're going to be using all this hair at once and you won't have a chance to go back and create a lot of volume. So go in and do any back combing you want to do. All right, so what we're going to do first is take a section that is a vertical section near the ear. So kind of right in front of the ear here. And this is going to be the start. So you're going to be working across and back of the head. So we're going to divide the hair in half here, up and down like that. And we're going to start a fishtail braid going this way. So I'm going to divide the hair in half. And with the fishtail braid, you don't use all the strands, you just divide it into two. And then we're going to take a piece from the bottom. So this is at the nape of the neck. Pull it over like a regular fishtail. And then the top, same thing. So the first step is to do a regular fishtail braid, okay? Now, second step is instead of grabbing a little bit of hair with the bottom strand that you're gonna pick up, we're gonna just leave this all in our hands and only pick up from the nape, okay? So you're picking up a piece of hair from the nape of the neck, bringing it all the way across the middle, like so. And then the top, what's different is we're gonna gather a little bit from the strand that we already have, cross it over, and then bring some from the top as well, like a French braid. I'll turn so you can see it better. So the top is connected, the bottom is not. So to show you again, the bottom, we're going to take a strand from the nape of the neck and bring it up and over. All right, so we're not gathering any of this hair with that, we're just taking from the nape. And then the top, we're taking a piece from the top strand, so I'm taking a little section from it, crossing it over, and then bringing some from the top, like a French braid. So I still have my two strands, like so. See, two strands, okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take from the bottom again. So I'm taking from the bottom, I'm not gathering any from here, and I'm crossing it over. I still have two strands. And then from this top, I'm taking a little piece from the top, crossing it first, and then taking a section from this top area, like a French fishtail. So the bottom is more like a traditional fishtail because I'm just grabbing hair here and I'm not connecting it and I'm pulling it over. The top is a French fishtail because I'm taking hair from what I already have and gathering hair from the top. Hope that makes sense. All right. Moving around the nape of the neck, gathering more hair here. And I'm gonna keep doing this all the way until I get to the other ear. So I'm taking a little bit of here, making it a French, and I'm grabbing the hair loosely from the top and kind of working my way around the top of the hair as well, top of the head. So I still have my two sections because it's still a fishtail, okay? And I'm taking another strand here, and I'm gonna connect it at the top. You can see now I'm kind of getting to the other side. So this hair is coming from almost the front, gathering it. And what I'm going to check now is to see how far I am over. So I have just a little bit of hair left here at the nape. I'm going to bring that up and over. And I'm going to check and see how much hair I have on this side. I have just a little bit more I want to take to match the other side. So first I'm going to take this piece here to make it a French, cross it over. Top, bring it together. All right, so now I have my two pieces here. And I have this section left out, and I have that section left out. And what I'm gonna do now is make it look really pretty. So, I have my two sections here. All I'm gonna do is finish braiding this off, like a regular braid. And then I'm gonna look here and see how loose I want it to be. So because you pulled this and didn't connect it, these strands are all really nice and loose. So you can pull them out like this to make it a little bit bigger, make it really soft, make it really low on the neck if they want to have something that's a really low updo. You can see how it's just making it nice and textured and really pretty. So pull it out as much as you want, and then you can get creative with what you want to do with the rest of it. So for this look, I can tie this off, roll it up, and actually tuck it in here and pin inside of this braid. And so what that will do is make a really nice simple bottom. You can see like that. And I can pin that here. So I'll show you what that looks like. I would pin on the inside. So making sure I would secure that with elastic and then pin that inside the braid so you don't see it, or you don't see any of the ends. And you can tuck those all off with pin. I would do a lot more pins if this was a real updo or a real wedding. This is a real updo. And then you can see I have these two pieces left. And so for here, I could bring it over, or I could take this as well and kind of twist it like that. And I could pin it here and then take these ends and tuck it into the braid as well. Because this is sort of hollow inside there, so you can use that to hide hair away. And then that's the same thing for this side. You can either take this side, you can do another fishtail braid and connect it and take the ends and you can just tuck it in. So I would say you can make a little space here, lift it, and then stick your little ends in there, and then you can pull it back over, and so then that's covered. Or you could even fishtail this, bring it across, and pin it over the top, so you have kind of a cool look over the top of the updo here. And you can use this braid to stick the ends in and hide the ends. It's really nice. So this is sort of a modified fishtail, half fishtail if you will, and it's a really nice way to make something interesting and beautiful on a wedding day for a bride or a bridesmaid. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, share, comment, and if you want to follow me on Instagram too, we're at the Updo Collective, and I share tips and tricks on there as well. Thanks for joining me.